project numbers. Now I clocked nearly 250 odd projects.
We are just
And
great.
your Pune, say, icons like Rajesh Manarekar and there's one person with IPCA, IPCA.
Yeah.
Uh, Yasin Khan, no, Yashan Khan.
Yeah.
Uh, so they are my co-partners, not co-partners. They actually worked on my projects
Very nice.
uh, for more than 20 odd years.
Yeah, they're really nice.
Nice.
Or-
Okay, ma'am. Carry on your thing. All the
Great.
best. All the best to you.
Thank you. We have started. Welcome all to the 78th episode of Wednesdays for Waste Warriors, WWW equals 5R. Very soon, in like 2 weeks, we'll be completing 2 years. And I was just wondering, इतने जल्दी ये time बीत गया पता भी नहीं चला. लेकिन it's really lovely to have met so many amazing people in this journey. एंड आज के जो हमारे गेस्ट हैं मैं उनके बारे में बहुत समय से पढ़ रही हूँ. जो ब्लॉगर्स ग्रुप जो बैंगलोर का है और मैं हमेशा सोचती हूँ कि मुझे इनको इनवाइट करना है इनसे बात करना है लेकिन somehow वो हो नहीं पा रहा था बट आज वो हो गया एंड आई एम सो हैप्पी टू वेलकम यू यूनिस. इट्स सो अमेजिंग. थैंक यू सो मच. एंड जब
Thank you very
कि
much.
आप क्या क्या कर रहे हैं तो आई एम श्योर एवरीबडी विल वांट टू replicate and ask you for tips and how do you do this or how can we do it for a long time. So you're most welcome to our as a guest to our show and we would like to hear from you. आपकी journey कैसे शुरू हुई? How did you get interested in this and why did you think of doing this?
Yeah, thank you very much for calling to your show, man. And as you put in the words, no, I'm a very simple person. It's a teamwork. What we do, we all as a team, as you've seen, bloggers happening. There many people work together with me also. हम लोग जो है एक नहीं है, हम लोग साथ साथ हैं. साथ साथ people and साथ साथ NGOs also. I work for almost 8 to 10 NGOs.
Lovely.
And if you say what motivated me and how I started, I could say my father was the inspiration for me. Even though my father was with me just 10 years of my life.
Mm-hmm.
But he used to, every time when we used to sit for food, he used to always teach us a lesson saying that food is very important. Food जो है आपके पास पैसा आ जाएगा, आपके पास हर चीज आ जाएगी. बट आप जब खाना खरीदेंगे, खाना आपका नहीं रहेगा, वो सबका रहेगा. पैसा आपका है बट खाना आपका नहीं है. खाना जो है ये सबका है. इसको वेस्ट नहीं करना हो. That lesson, whenever I see food, I remember my father, and I passed on the same to my kids also. And everywhere where I go, conduct some few classes and other things, everywhere I tell them the same, saying, पैसा आपका है, सब कुछ आपका है, बट खाना एंड रिसोर्सेज, नेचुरल रिसोर्सेज जो है वो आपके नहीं है. अगर आप खरीदे भी वो तो आप उसका सही इस्तेमाल करना चाहिए, उसका बेकार नहीं होना चाहिए. So that is where my foundation was put in, and it's been continuing. And thanks to my teachers in school, I had a very good headmaster in high school. He used to take me to all volunteering places, like cleaning the school. अगर कोई exhibition conduct करना है, तो I used to be in the front line. So all that, many people are there who crafted me to this level. Man. I could say that I had not only one person, it will become but the injustice to others. Most of them, including a temple priest. जो हम टेम्पल ट्रीट करने जाते हैं, used to call me, वो ये ऐसा करना है, इसको ऐसा करना है, इसको वैसा करना है. So this has been, maybe I could say, from my childhood I have got into this. And the other thing is my life also had ups and downs.
Mm-hmm.
So even that had taught me a lot. That also taught me a lot. My mother brought me up, and I know how difficult it was for mom to make us all study. I completed my engineering. My two sisters also completed their education, and we all got married. Now we are all well settled. But my roots going back, always whenever I see something, I relate it to the past what I had gone through. And thank God today everybody call me here in my clusters. In Tamil, they call me Sapad sir. Sapad sir यानी के खाने वाले sir, खाने के sir. And kids call me toy sir. जो हम लोग ये toys वो ये सब लेके जाके we do things. And after my engineering, I started a computer sales hardware institute, and it went down very good. And even now it is running good. And that is also been shared with my employees. Employees who have been with me for almost 20 years, and that company is also shared with them. The
Right.
margins, the profits, everything is shared with them. They don't work on salary; they work on sharing basis. Whatever we earn, we share it.
Very
That
nice.
is also shared. Then coming to food part, yes, from the beginning I said I've been very food. Food has been given very importance in my family. Khana jo hai very important. We don't store food more than a day, even today. Even though we have refrigerator, no, whatever is sufficient for us for tomorrow that could be stored. The other thing has to be shared. It should not be kept in the fridge. So that is another point. And if I remember, in 2018, maybe 2 years before COVID,
Mm-hmm.
a corporate company called me saying that we have some, they were the food processing unit
Mm-hmm.
where they manufacture dosa batter, parota, chapati, and some curds, paneer, and today it is number one company in India, and they also export to most of the countries abroad.
Nice.
They said after sales we are left out with few items which we could not sell, but they are reusable. They are rejected because of packet thrown,
Yeah.
maybe shape chapati ka shape kuch barabar nahi aaya वैसा. So we used to get only 2 buckets of rotis those days.
Mm.
And those rotis 2 buckets लेके मैं और एक मेरा साथी, we used to go गली to गली, and people used to say ये क्या रोटी ऐसा लाके दे रहे आप लोग, हमारे को पता नहीं कैसा है क्या है रोटी में. So we had to gain confidence of the people also whom we are giving it.
Yeah.
And that was also a real tough situation for us. And we overcome. And when COVID came in, this we had lot of requirement for the food, and that is where our work started growing, and we could reach many people across the clusters, and most probably most of the Bangalore we used to work. And today we have 2 vehicles running, and we collect almost close to 800 kg of food every day. And from 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock, we are on 5 to 8 volunteers, have no time. Our mobiles are switched off. Our work is only to see that the complete food is सबके घर पे सबके पेट पे पहुंचाए.
बहुत ही बढ़िया.
Yeah, this work, and thanks to everybody, most of the volunteers, other NGOs, blogging army is one of the major backbone support for me. Many people from blogging army are also part of my NGO, and
Yeah.
many people from my NGO also part of blogging army. And we collect even single दादा रात के 2 बजे भी अगर कोई कॉल करके हमारे पास 3 आदमी का खाना है तो our volunteers reach to them. Our
Right.
volunteers reach to them, yeah, and pick up. And we also pick up food from major functions. ये जो शादी वादी होती है उसमें खाना बच जाता है. Recently, last Sunday we had a marriage getting cancelled, and they had prepared good food for almost 800 people.
Wow.
800 people, marriage cancelled, unfortunately. Unfortunately, maybe उनका लाइफ का पता नहीं क्या उनका ये था, और भगवान की मर्जी क्या थी पता नहीं. So, but so much of food was ready to be distributed, and we collected that. We collected, our vehicles were in action, our volunteers were in action till night 2 o'clock. From 11 o'clock to 2 o'clock, we distributed across 3 to 4 locations.
Nice. How did they contact you? How do they know कि
Yeah.
आपको फोन करना चाहिए या आपको contact करना चाहिए?
Yeah. Here we have 2 links. One is on Google. On Google, if you type my name, you get all the details. And if you type food waste or something, those words, I've been tagged on Google, you get my name. But as I said 2 minutes before, जैसे बताया कि we are all connected to each other.
Yeah.
So, yeah, किसी को भी कहीं पे भी कॉल आया हमारे सर्कल में, यानी कि ब्लॉगर्स आर्मी, स्वाभिमान, हेल्पिंग हीरोज, देन रॉबिनहुड आर्मी, फीडिंग इंडिया, ये जहाँ पे भी कॉल है अगर बैंगलोर का साउथ है, the number, my number lands up with the phone of the donor.
Very nice.
Yeah, this is how we are connected. As in volunteering, my advice to everybody are my experiences. One person cannot do volunteering. It has to be a collective effort. We
Yes.
need to do it collectively. सब मिलके साथ में अगर करेंगे तो वी कैन डू क्वालिटी वर्क। आप मे भी एक बार दो बार गए, हम लोग बांट दिए, आ गए घर में बैठ गए, सो गए, खाता खत्म, फिर उसके बाद फिर दोबारा गए, हम लोग कर दिए। So if we want to do that way also, there are so many volunteers who come once in a while, help us out and move. But if you want to do consistently, then you need multiple. It has to be a teamwork,
Yeah,
completely teamwork. Today I just head my NGO, but if I'm there or if I'm not there, things do happen automatically. They keep going because we have the protocol mentioned. This is what has to be done. So everything goes cool. And thanks to WhatsApp, we depend on WhatsApp a lot more than any other our websites or WhatsApp. Yeah, we depend a lot on WhatsApp for our day-to-day activity.
that's really nice. क्योंकि जब हम बोलते हैं कि खाना जो कोई काम करता है, कोई मेहनत करता है, वो कुछ भी करता है, हमेशा हम दो रोटी के दो टुकड़े, दो टाइम का खाना, एक टाइम का खाना, हम हमेशा खाने से उस मेहनत को कनेक्ट करते हैं। अगर कोई कुछ भी खाना वेस्ट कर रहा है, और अगर आपके जैसे और आपके टीम के जैसे लोग हैं जो उनको वेस्ट करने से बचा सकते हैं, तो सोचिए इनडायरेक्टली आप कितना बड़ा काम कर रहे हैं। जैसे एक आपको पता है, एक इंडियन गॉडेस है फॉर फूड, अन्नपूर्णा जो कहते हैं। तो सिर्फ बनाने, मैं ऐसे सोचती हूँ कि जो सिर्फ खाना बना रहा है या दाल चावल खरीद के, सब्जी खरीद के ला रहा है, सिर्फ वो अन्नपूर्णा नहीं है। जो उसको बचा रहा है और उसको सही नीडी तक पहुंचा रहा है, वो भी अन्नपूर्णा का ही रूप है। सो यू आर डूइंग अमेजिंग, रियली
Thank you.
रियली,
Thank
सो
you.
सो हैप्पी।
I'll just share one episode which happened yesterday.
यस,
Yesterday we had a festival here, Chankarantri,
यस,
Pongal लो जो भी है। तो कल हम लोग पूरा खाना बांट दिए। देन एक डोनर केम, सॉरी, एक जो खाना मेरे पास से लेती है वेरी रे, शी इज एन ओल्ड लेडी, पूरा ओल्ड एज की है वो। सो वो लाके मेरे को कवर फुल ऑफ फ्रूट्स, और जो हमारा यहाँ पे शुगर केन देना एक क्या बोलते हैं, इट्स कल्चर ऑफ अवर, वेयर वी एक्सचेंज ऑल दिस। तो वो लाके मेरे को दिया। आई सेड, माँ क्यों इतना तकलीफ कर रहे हो आप? सर एटलीस्ट आप हम लोग को इतना देते हैं, एक बार तो मेरे हमारे हाथ से एक बार तो लेके देखिए।
स्वीट।
सो आई रियली फेल्ट लाइक माई आई बिकेम वेरी इमोशनल। आई सेड ओके फाइन, जो भी देना है तेरे को दे, आज मैं लेके जाता हूँ, तेरे को जो भी देना है दे। तो शी गेव मी वन बॉक्स फुल ऑफ पलाव, देन एक basket full of fruits and all that. And there's another episode which really motivates us to do the work. There was another episode where one lady, she came and folded her hands and said, I said, I tell them, always I tell my people that we are not the one who are giving it. It is the God who is giving you the food. Please don't thank any human for anything, even in shape of food. अगर कोई खाना आपको दे रहा है, खाना वो नहीं दे रहा आपको, खाना भगवान दे रहा है। उसको रूट बनाने का किसी के भी रूट के भेज सकता है।
बिल्कुल।
तो वो औरत ऐसा मेरे को जवाब दी कि हाँ सर, मेरे को मालूम है, मैं भगवान के सामने खड़ी हूँ। आई सेड नहीं, ऐसा नहीं करना है आप, दिस इज नॉट ट्रू, बट प्लीज बी सिंपल। जो इसलिए दैट इज द रीजन व्हाई यू माइट हैव नॉट सीन आवर पब्लिसिटी ऑन सोशल मीडिया। वी डोंट डू आवर एनजीओस पब्लिसिटी ऑन सोशल मीडिया एट ऑल, सो दैट इट शुड नॉट बिकम लाइक हम लोग कुछ गेन करने के लिए कर रहे हैं। सो ऐसे
I
बहुत सारे एपिसोड्स होते हैं।
बहुत ही इतने हार्ट वार्मिंग है ये एपिसोड। सोचे कि कैसा लगता है कि खाना न मिलने के कारण कारण किसी को क्या से क्या एक्सपीरियंस करना पड़ता है। और अगर उसी नीडी को खाना मिल गया, वो भी अच्छा खाना मिल गया, तो वो उसकी लाइफ और कॉन्फिडेंस हमेशा एक एलिवेटेड कंडीशन में रहता है। तो आप बहुत अच्छा काम करते हैं। इसके अलावा आप और भी एक काम करते हैं जो मुझे पर्सनली बहुत पसंद है, और मैं वो करती हूँ छोटे लेवल पे, यहाँ पर, जो है प्री लव्ड टॉयज, बुक्स और कपड़ों का। तो मैं आपसे उसके बारे में सुनना चाहूंगी कि वो आपने कैसे शुरू किया, और जिन्होंने ज्वाइन किया या जो रिकॉर्डिंग सुनेंगे, उन लोगों के लिए भी वो सवाल पूछना चाहूंगी, और मेरे लिए खुद के लिए भी, कि मैं खुद कैसे, ऑफ कोर्स जैसे आपने बोला टीम में ज्यादा लोग चाहिए, लेकिन टीम ऑफ वॉलंटियर्स एक एक चीज है, उसके अलावा मैं कैसे लोगों को अभी भी लोगों को पता है कि मैं ये करती हूँ और वो मुझे कांटेक्ट करते हैं, मुझे काफी उस चीज का मैं आई एम ग्रेटफुल फॉर दैट। लेकिन और लोगों तक कैसे पहुंच सकती हूँ, शहर में नहीं, गांव में और रूरल एरिया में जहाँ पे कोई नहीं जाता, वो मेरा ऑब्जेक्टिव वो है। तो आप अपनी स्टोरी बताइए और फिर थोड़ी गाइडेंस भी दीजिए।
Yeah, हमारा ये pre-used, pre-loved, pre-loved, reloved, pre-loved, reloved. This is
Relapse.
the slogan. If you हमारे प्लोगर्स आर्मी में अगर आप देखेंगे तो pre-loved, reloved बोल के है. Thanks to Raj. You
Yes.
know Raj, na?
Yes.
Yeah, Raj is the one who really put across ये जो concept है pre-loved, reloved का. It is 100% the whole credit goes to Raj. I am part of Raj's team, I could say. Here, my NGO, what we do, how we do is, uh, because most of the people have no place to store it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, my NGO is a collection center for almost 5 to 6 NGOs. Wherever the people want to give. Even now, if you see, I can show you. I have few bags which have come.
Yes.
So a lot of bags which have come for these have all come today, and somebody has also given mattresses.
Oh, nice.
ये दो mattresses देके गए हैं. It was today's collection. ऐसा comes I collect around 10 to 15 bags every
Okay.
day.
Every
Every
day.
day. This is every day. That is from individuals.
Okay.
Yeah, this is from individuals. Earlier, what we used to do is we used to collect bags randomly. We go distribute wherever we want. जैसा मिला जिसको भी जिसके हाथ को जो
Yeah.
मिला वो दे के आ जाओ. Now we have changed the complete activity. I mean the work how we do it.
Okay.
Once everything comes, we segregate them. बच्चों का अलग, बड़ों का अलग, ladies का अलग, gents का अलग करके. Then since we are giving food in 5 to 6 clusters, maybe 8 clusters,
Yeah.
and we know where the requirement is more and where the requirement is not there.
Yeah.
So we shortlist the clusters where these clothes have to be given, and I am also connected with Christ University where the students there come to do their projects in my NGO. So ये बच्चों को भी मैं उनका भी इस्तेमाल करता हूँ कि वो लोग मेरे ऑफिस में आते हैं बैठते हैं पूरा segregation करके then we go to the clusters and distribute. This was not simple as I am telling you. Lot of efforts as I told you बहुत सारों के efforts इसमें पड़े हैं. And main thing is the trust what we have developed. Our team trust. जो भी trust करते हैं लाके ओके फाइन टोंजो से भेज देते हैं पोर्टो से भेज देते हैं. So we connect them and we see to it that it reaches the right place.
Yeah. So exactly, मैं इसलिए that's what I want to ask that question. That similarly, people believe that wherever I will be giving those clothes, they will be the needy people. It will not be like sold somewhere or just thrown away somewhere. So that again is it adds on to the responsibility that I must continue doing and being finding the needy communities. Then एक time ऐसा आ जाता है when the needy communities don't require as much as they used to, then you need to find a new place or new community. So that is, I think, a constant circle जो आपको
Yes,
करना
100%, 100%,
right.
100%.
Yeah.
I'll share an episode with you. Maybe last month we had one truck full of pre-used clothes and toys collected from Shantiniketan school,
Okay.
Kyarpuram.
Mm-hmm.
Kyarpuram. I think those photos were also shared in our bloggers group. Yeah. So all of a sudden we were supposed to share, and we had no place also to keep so much, and we had to look for a new cluster.
Mm-hmm.
And that is also being found by our team members. I have an employee by name Chandrasekhar who runs a vehicle, our food vehicle. He daily comes from Whitefield to Jayanagar,
Okay.
and he is always in search of clusters. He is always in search of clusters. Thanks to him also. And this cluster we had already shortlisted, and we had not yet started.
Okay.
And ये cluster जो है poverty level, if you want to see where people go, what is below poverty level? These clusters are a very good example. We have around 2 to 3 clusters. Even today, the roti distribution of today started from that cluster. And whatever you give it to them, आंख पे लगा के उसको बोसा देके रखते हैं. So we had to go to that cluster. So this is our everyday क्या बोलते हैं finding new clusters, because as you said एक cluster को एक बार कपड़े दे दिए तो वो cluster में फिर maybe another 6 months is no requirement. So वैसे हमारे पास 10 clusters हैं जिसमें से 5 clusters maybe they can afford. They can buy some second hand कपड़े भी खरीद करके पहन सकते हैं. There are 5 clusters where absolutely I'll tell you the children move around naked. खाली अंदर चड्डी पहन के ऊपर टॉप में ऐसा फिरते रहते. Complete झोपड़पट्टी है. complete झोपड़पट्टी, no power, no water, no lavatory, no drainage, nothing. We are also working on those clusters where we could at least give them a quality water and talking to the government and getting them electricity provided, all this. तो ऐसे क्लस्टर्स हम लोग हमेशा वी कीप लुकिंग एंड वहाँ पे बच्चों को हम पढ़ाते भी हैं उनको कि हेल्पिंग हीरोज हैज अडॉप्टेड अराउंड 50 किड्स वेयर एवरी ईयर वी सपोर्ट 50 किड्स फ्रॉम फर्स्ट स्टैंडर्ड वी टेक देम अप टू 7th स्टैंडर्ड
Nice.
7th class के बाद we again put them back to high school and we keep monitoring them. If the requirement really comes up for paying their fee, we will not say no. But first time से 7th class तक we definitely pay their fees and buy them uniforms, all this, and we also keep that in track. ऐसे बच्चों को हम लोगों का पहला प्रायोरिटी होता है। ये जो कपड़े आते हैं, छोटे टॉयस आते हैं, वो सब भी आते हैं, ये पहला प्रायोरिटी ये बच्चों को होता है। सेकेंड प्रायोरिटी is I'm also part of Robin Hood Army. You might have heard Robin Hood Army.
Yes.
So Robin Hood Army is also full supportive for me. We have क्या बोलते हैं, soldiers on with the guns ready. Anytime give them a call, they are there. So we also run an academy. In every Sunday we teach around 100 students.
Okay.
We have around 10 to 15 Robin Hood Army volunteers coming up and teaching them. And these toys are also given to those kids who perform well, who come regularly, वो जो आके साथ में पढ़ते हैं, परफॉर्मेंस है उनका, and our performances they should score more than 60%.
Okay.
ऐसे जो भी आते हैं, ये बच्चों को हम लोग stationery, all this we collect. If
Yeah.
we don't collect, these are all go to waste. रद्दी में जाते हैं, रद्दी में जाकर रिसाइकल, अच्छे सारे बुक्स, बहुत सारे अच्छे बुक्स. If you want, I can show you a few examples I have here.
Exactly. इतने सारे
Yeah, see, these
Yeah.
books.
Story.
ये सब बुक्स डोनेटेड है हमारे. अगर हम लोग ये नहीं रखे तो क्या होता है, दिस ऑल गो टू रद्दी, केजी के हिसाब में बिक जाते हैं. एंड दिस बुक्स, ऑल दिस बुक्स कम टू अस एज डोनेशन. इसके साथ हमारे को टॉयस भी आते हैं. टॉयस आल्सो वी कलेक्ट एंड we distribute to the kids of this cluster where they really cannot afford. And वो जो खुशी उनकी सूरत पे दिखती है मैडम, it is क्या बोलते हैं, there's no value added to that. अगर आप 2 करोड़ भी किसी को दे दो, 10 करोड़ भी किसी को दे दो, उतनी खुशी नहीं उसके मुंह पे आएगी जो ये बच्चे को एक टूटा हुआ खिलौना हाथ में दे गया.
प्राइसलेस है वो, बिल्कुल सही.
बिल्कुल प्राइसलेस है, बिल्कुल प्राइसलेस.
और उनके लिए वो एक रिवॉर्ड बन जाता है ताकि वो एक अच्छा बिहेवियर, एक अच्छा एक प्रोडक्टिव रास्ते पे जाएं, क्योंकि सबसे ज्यादा उनको उसी की जरूरत है. दे डोंट हैव एनी मेंटर्स, उनको गाइड करने वाला कोई नहीं है. सो अमेजिंग, दिस इज सो गुड. सो जैसे आप ये बैंगलोर में कर रहे हैं, बैंगलोर इतना बड़ा शहर है, मतलब काफी 5-6 छोटे शहर मिला के एक बैंगलोर बन जाएगा.
और बैंगलोर में मैं सिर्फ साउथ में कर रहा हूँ मैडम.
ओके.
या बैंगलोर में भी मैं सिर्फ साउथ में कर रहा हूँ. एंड साउथ में भी आई थिंक वी मे बी नॉट इवन 1% डूइंग इट.
Oh my God.
Yeah, there's lot of things to be done. That is why always whenever I go, wherever I go, I tell them, एक दाना भी वेस्ट नहीं करना, एक दाना खाने का वेस्ट नहीं करना. This is lot of price for that. Please don't waste one.
Yeah, imagine, मतलब आपकी बात सुन के मुझे खुशी भी हो रही है कि इतने लोगों को मदद मिल रही है, और दुख भी हो रहा है कि इतने सारे लोगों को अभी भी मदद की जरूरत है. बेसिक्स अभी भी नहीं है.
बेसिक्स अभी भी नहीं है मैडम.
या सो हम कौन से, मतलब इतने बड़े मेट्रो में भी ऐसे एरियाज हैं जहाँ पे बेसिक्स नहीं है. तो इमेजिन हमारे जो छोटे गांव या ट्राइबल एरियाज है, वहां तो कोई पहुंचता ही नहीं है. तो उनका क्या हाल होगा, वी डोंट नो, वी कांट इमेजिन. एंड that was the reason जब कोविड के टाइम पे माइग्रेंट लेबर्स पैदल वापस जा रहे थे, सूटकेस उठा के, अपने झोले उठा के घर में. सो उनको देखकर वो एक इंस्पिरेशन था कि इन लोगों को माइग्रेट करने की जरूरत ना पड़े. इन लोग जहाँ पे रहते हैं वहां पे हम उनको इतने अच्छे से स्किल करेंगे कि वो वहां पे रह के ही अच्छे से काम कर सके और पैसे कमा सके. और दैट लर्निंग एंड स्किलिंग के जो गैप्स हैं वो हम फुलफिल कर सके. दैट वाज द गोल और पर्पस बिहाइंड स्टार्टिंग इति स्किल स्कूल.
वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड.
कैसे मदद कर सकें लोगों को. हम छोटे बेबी स्टेप्स हमने लेना शुरू किए हैं, बट वी स्टिल हैव अ लॉन्ग वे टू गो. एंड यू आर एन इंस्पिरेशन फॉर श्योर कि आपसे हम सीख सकते हैं कि और कैसे हम ज्यादा लोगों तक पहुंचे. बट जो दूसरे शहरों से ज्वाइन कर रहे हैं, सोचिए वो अगर ये करना चाहते हैं तो आप उन्हें क्या एडवाइस करेंगे कि हाउ कैन दे स्टार्ट, व्हाट शुड दे थिंक ऑफ, और what are the step 1 2 3 to start something like this?
Okay. Best thing is they have to see that उनके पड़ोस अड़ोस पड़ोस में जो है at least start off with locating one house जहाँ पे really requirement है, एक house. So अच्छा, I'll come a little deeper because I take classes to our Christ University students also. I have around 10 batches who come for volunteering with me. The first day I tell them for at volunteering is to start volunteering at home.
Okay.
Do start volunteering at home. Respect your parents, respect your mother, respect your father, respect everybody. And the best volunteering what you could do is volunteer a smile to everybody.
Good.
Volunteer a smile to everybody. So start off volunteering from there. This is what I tell every student of mine who comes for volunteering. And next is, yes, see that आज हमारी हालत ऐसी है कि बैंगलोर का ये हालत है, एज यू सेड आउटस्कर्ट्स, और मेरा फार्म जो है अराउंड 50 किलोमीटर फ्रॉम बैंगलोर है. सो देयर आल्सो देयर इज लॉट ऑफ रिक्वायरमेंट. सो हम लोग क्या करते हैं, यहाँ से भी जो कपड़ा गिपड़ा ये टार्पल ब्लैंकेट्स वी डिस्ट्रीब्यूट इन दिसंबर. दिस आल्सो वी टेक इट टू द विलेजेस एंड वी शेयर देम इन द विलेजेस आल्सो. एंड हाउ वी आर डूइंग इट दैट, एक हम लोग वो विलेज में एक हेड को पकड़ते हैं, द
Okay.
पर्सन होम द विलेजेस कुड लिसन टू. क्योंकि हम लोग शुरू में वी हैव फेस्ड दिस. व्हेन आई गो टू ए न्यू क्लस्टर, वो क्लस्टर में दे डोंट नो व्हाट आई एम डूइंग एंड व्हाट दे विल बी गेटिंग इट रॉन्ग. सो बेसिकली वो टाइम पे उनको जो मिल रहा है वो छीन के चले आए.
Yeah.
They don't have things like long term कैसा करना है,
Exactly.
how do I do with long term, सोच समझ के नहीं करेंगे. अगर आप एक एग्जांपल ऐसा है, कोविड के टाइम just close by, one vehicle full of biscuit packets, breads and cool drinks was taken. And another volunteer said, sir मैं जाके वहां पे देता हूँ. एक क्लस्टर कॉल्ड जेडी मरा बोलते हैं यहाँ है. We said no, why, let us all go together, because if you go there alone everything is gone. So similarly, when the van is gone there, it was open and it was all क्या बोलते हैं, I'll not say robbed or something like that. They all by force took it away without listening to एक पैकेट लेने का 10 पैकेट भी 20 पैकेट भी लेके चले गए. So same thing we had faced in this remote areas of our Bangalore also. Afterwards, what we did was we फाउंड आउट वन पर्टिकुलर पर्सन, एक आदमी जो शहर वो गांव का या उनकी कम्युनिटी से है, जो उसकी बात वो लोग रिस्पेक्ट करते हैं.
Yeah.
या सो वी स्टार्टेड making at least 3 to 4 volunteers, collecting volunteers from their own community.
That's
And
nice.
we take their help and we start distributing there. कलेक्ट करके हम लोग भी जाते हैं, उन्हीं के हाथ से देते हैं. सो लेट देम ओनली डिस्ट्रीब्यूट, आके सबको खड़ा के लाइन से जिनको जो जो चाहिए लेके जाइए. So this is how we have been doing it. Maybe after all our initial जो भी problems है, so ये problems पूरे जाने के बाद we face lot of problems. We face lot of problems, not one or two, lot. Police यहाँ तक के we had to call police also to control the crowd. ऐसा भी आया. And हाँ, बहुत सारा ये जो खाना बांटते हैं वो टाइम पे. This is I'm talking about 2018-19 में. We had around 500-600 people coming in one place to collect food.
Oh.
Then we had to क्या बोलते हैं उसको डिवाइड करके every 5 locations बना के अलग अलग 5 locations. Then kids not given, men not allowed. एक फैमिली से एक मेंबर आना चाहिए. So it's all these rules and regulations we have put up, and now things seems to be very easy for us, and people who are seeing also, ये काम क्या है, आराम से चल जाएगा. But to bring to that level, we need to put lot of efforts.
So you
We
have
need to put lot of efforts
so you have created like SOPs of
from their own community,
very
from
good.
their own people, so that they listen to them.
Yeah.
And the next is, if something goes wrong, we will tell them 1 week we are not coming to your place. So that punishment is also connected to it. Conditional. If somebody comes and says galata ho gaya, wo ho gaya, 1 week wo cluster, we are not going. But we'll not do that. Maybe one day we'll minus and the second day we go there.
That's really nice.
So yeah, and pre-used also, wherever we see their old ladies and all जो भी है, अगर साड़ी आ गया वो आ गया. So wherever we are going, we find out, we shortlist them. We give them the pre-used sarees, pre-used clothes, nighties, ये जो भी है. We dot to them, and we have also adopted one old age ashram at Anikal.
Oh, nice.
जहाँ पे एक 400-500 बंदे रहते हैं.
405?
This is also a big story which I have to mention. People abandoned on the road.
Oh,
People abandoned on the road by their own children, by their own family men, by their own family people. अगर आप वहां पे जाएंगे हम लोग, हम you will not come out without crying. So we have adopted that particular place also. वहाँ के साइज का हमारे को मालूम है किस किस को क्या क्या जरूरत है. So we shortlist here when we segregate, and those pre-used also go to that particular ashram.
my God. It's,
So
I just cannot. Just,
life is too tough. Life is too tough, too tough. How tough, eh? Life is not easy for everybody. Even for a few people, yeah, another episode. Because every sharing of food has a story. Food, maybe around 15 days back, I got a call from a gentleman saying that, is it helping heroes? I said, yes, sir, it is helping heroes. I need help. What help? I stay around in Lanka in a remote village. आप जो बोले ना ऐसे village के पास रहता हूँ मैं. My children have abandoned me. I am 75 years old. I have place to live. I have furniture to stay. I have my utensils to cook. I have my own house, but I have no money to buy grains.
Hmm.
So what do? We have people of this kind also. Then we had to look at a club, volunteers at that. But and thanks to Robin Hood Army, through them, because Robin Hood Army has a lot of clusters across Bangalore. So through that cluster, we located a few donors and a few volunteers who went there personally, and now he's been tagged to a donor where हर महीने का खाना, उसका कपड़ा गिपड़ा सभी जो भी जरूरत है, past 2 months we are taking care of it.
That's so nice.
ऐसा है. I mean, so life is so not easy to everybody.
Imagine disparities in this world कि एक जगह जहां इतना वेस्ट हो रहा है और दूसरी तरफ इतनी ज्यादा जरूरत है, और हमको सिर्फ कनेक्ट द डॉट वो ही काम करना है. नीडी को उस सरप्लस या एक्स्ट्रा सामान वाले के साथ जोड़ना है, दैट्स इट. और उतना छोटा काम करने के लिए भी लोग अवेलेबल नहीं है, उनके पास टाइम नहीं है या उनका इंटरेस्ट नहीं है.
नहीं, उनको एक इंटेंशन डालना चाहिए. Their intention should be clear, and they should get into क्या बोलते हैं. That is why for every volunteer, what I tell them is, what do you do? They ask me. I said, no, what we do, you come and see. आप आके आपके हाथों से करके देखिए. So when we give them work, they come see. Maybe out of 10, 4 of them get into our daily activities. 6 आते हैं, देखते हैं, नहीं सर मेरे को ये है वो है बोलते, they give excuse and live. And thank God we have around 25 Robin Hood Army के active volunteers. So this is how we have got into the volunteers. We don't ask them to come do all that. We said, you are there, you do it. Now
Yeah.
see, these are the people, you do it. ये कपड़ा है, ये कपड़ा हमारे को यहाँ देना है, यहाँ जाके दो. Now maybe tomorrow or the day after we have a midnight drive.
Okay.
Midnight drive. Now we have collected all. मैं जो भी आपको पीछे बैग्स दिखा रहा हूँ, ये पूरे क्या बोलते हैं, विंटर वेयर, प्री यूज्ड विंटर वेयर. एंड थोड़ा है सामने मेरे गोडाउन में, और एक 300 ब्लैंकेट्स है. 300 blankets. We finished off with 200 blankets last month, December, and January, maybe before 20th, midnight by maybe around 12 o'clock, we take up 2 vehicles, load them, and start from my place, which is in Jainagar, and move around 10 to 15 kilometers near bus stands, hospitals, then क्या बोलते हैं, railway station, and wherever we see people, we ask them, do they need blanket? Yes, if they need, we give them blanket, winter wear, सब देके आते. This also is one of our yearly program. December, January, we do this in the winter season.
That's really nice. आपके हर स्टोरी जो आप बता रहे हैं, हर शेयरिंग जो बता रहे हैं, उससे मेरे मन में आपके लिए रिस्पेक्ट और गहरा और गहरा और गहरा हो रहा है. इट इज सच एन अमेजिंग दैट आप आए और आप शेयर कर रहे हैं. आई वुड लाइक यू टू शेयर कि क्या क्या चैलेंजेस आते हैं, बिकॉज जो लोग एक अच्छे इंटेंशन से ये करने का सोच रहे होंगे, वो बोलेंगे मैं तो बहुत अच्छा करना चाहता हूँ या चाहती हूँ, एंड आई एम श्योर गॉड मुझे मदद करेंगे, बहुत सारे लोग मदद करेंगे, लेकिन फिर भी चैलेंजेस जरूर आते हैं. सो किस तरीके के चैलेंजेस के लिए उनको तैयार रहना चाहिए, मेंटली प्रिपेयर्ड होना चाहिए, आप प्लीज थोड़ा बता सकेंगे?
या पहली बात तो खाने का जो है, अगर आप कपड़ा गिफ्ट चीज की जो भी दे रहे हैं इमीडिएटली दे टेक इट, एब्सोल्युटली देयर इज नो चार्जेस अटैच। कपड़ा है लेके जाएंगे, अगर उनका साइज का है ओके, यू आर देयर। जो उनके वो वाटर प्रिविलेज में भी क्या है, देयर इज लॉट ऑफ ईगो कनेक्टेड देयर आल्सो।
Yes.
या देयर इज लॉट ऑफ ईगो कनेक्टेड। सो लेते हैं, दे रहे हैं बोल के ले लेते हैं, जाके देखते हैं नहीं हो तो फेंक के चले आते। दिस
Yes.
आल्सो हैपेंड। और एक
Yes.
एपिसोड तो ऐसा हुआ है, वी हैड गॉट ए न्यू क्लस्टर्स, जो ये माइग्रेंट लेबरर्स फ्रॉम बिहार हैड कम
Yeah.
आके, हाँ, अभी भी है वो लोग, हम लोग जाके उनको स्ट्रिक्टली विद द पुलिस सपोर्ट वी हैड टू गो देयर अगेन इफ यू गो। We wanted to give them some good pre-used clothes. So Raj, me and Seema madam, we all went there. पूरा उनको आके खड़ के कपड़ा गिपड़ा पूरा बांट दिए हम लोग। तो उसके बाद हम लोग we wanted to study the cluster. So we went inside the झोपड़पट्टी,
Hmm.
कैसा है देखेंगे अंदर जाके इनका माहौल। जब हम वापस आ रहे हैं तो जो भी कपड़ा हम लोग उनको दिए हैं, that is sold on the market now. That is sold to the kabaddi fellow. 5 rupees each pant, 10 rupees each shirt, ऐसा बोल। ऐसे भी होते हैं। These are the, we have to really get into them to see for the large scale volunteering.
Yeah.
Yeah, to start with, I don't think all that to be taken, to be given serious. हमारे घर के आजू बाजू जो भी है, so if we start volunteering them, seeing that our जो भी हमारे घर के पास जो जो पटपट्टी है, हमारे घर की काम वाली है, उसकी क्या
Yeah.
है नेसेसिटी, उसके बच्चे पढ़ रहे हैं क्या। This is very, education also plays a very important role where poverty can be removed. If people are educated,
Yeah.
particularly the girl child, if she is educated, एक खानदान पूरा educated and एक खानदान से poverty निकल जाती है हमें।
बिल्कुल।
So this is also where education we from helping heroes give very important. And अगर एक family एक भी बच्ची को पढ़ा दिए, उसका पूरा पढ़ने का ये देख लिया, यानी कि उसका expenses till she gets graduate।
Yeah.
चलो उसको गवर्नमेंट स्कूल में नहीं डालो आप, और बैंगलोर के हिसाब से अगर पढ़ाएंगे तो आप एक प्राइमरी स्कूल में फीस है 1000 रुपीज, 1200 रुपीज। जब वो हाई स्कूल तक आएंगे 2000 3000 रुपए है। जब कॉलेज को आएंगे 5000 6000 है। जब वो जाएंगे ग्रेजुएशन को 20 30 25 हजार का है। इफ वी
Hmm.
टेक अबाउट गवर्नमेंट एंड सम गुड स्कूल, अगर कोई रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी एक का भी ले ले,
Yeah.
एक का भी अगर कोई रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी लेके किसी को एक भी ग्रेजुएट बना दिए, तो
Yeah.
ही हैज टेकन केयर ऑफ 1000 पीपल।
बिल्कुल।
बिकॉज जो भी संतान उस इससे आती है, किससे, वो जो लेडी से आती है, एवरीथिंग एवरीबडी विल बी एजुकेटेड एंड शी विल सी टू इट दैट एवरीबडी डू गेट एजुकेशन। एंड इफ एजुकेटेड इज देयर, काम भी मिल गया उनको, खाना भी मिल गया, कुछ भी एवरीथिंग उनका लाइफ में जैसा भी सेटल हो जाएगा।
बिल्कुल, आई अग्री। मैंने देखा था एक बार, मैं कहीं बहुत पुराने एक पिलग्रिमेज की जगह पे गई थी जहाँ पे काफी मंदिर थे, और वहां पे बहुत सारे पंडित लोग घूम रहे थे बाहर, और वो बोल रहे थे आपके ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स के नाम पे एक सीढ़ी बना दो, आप ये बना दो, उसका इतना है उतना है। उस वक्त उतने सालों पहले मेरे मन में यही थॉट आया था कि आप मतलब अगर मुझे कह रहे हो कि मैं उतने 1000 रुपए दे के मेरे ग्रैंड पेरेंट के नाम पे एक सीढ़ी बना दूं, तो उससे अच्छा तो मैं किसी को कॉलेज की पढ़ाई स्पॉन्सरशिप करा के वो करा दूं, क्योंकि एक लिविंग तो है कम से कम कोई जिसकी लाइफ अच्छे से हो गई। सो दैट इज हाउ पीपल नीड टू चेंज, क्योंकि जिंदा है, जिसकी नीड्स हैं, जो सांस ले रहा है, जिसे भूख लगेगी, उसको मदद करना हमारी प्रायोरिटी है। हमें
100%।
चीज में कंफ्यूजन नहीं होना चाहिए कि हम कहाँ पे, लाइक helping is not an investment, but if you really help a child, then that is an investment for their future and their success. So मदद करने से पहले भी, मेरी नानी हमेशा कहती थी कि मदद करने से पहले जिसको आप मदद कर रहे हो वो पात्र होना चाहिए, कि वो you know that person deserves help. So really there are needy people and there are people who will sell, like you said, कपड़े बेच देंगे और ये बेच देंगे,
हाँ वैसे भी
yeah. So it sometimes it becomes that wisdom and that judgment कि कौन कैसा है हमें पता नहीं चलता on the face value, लेकिन of course experience से हम सब सीखते हैं। So really amazing, आपने इतना सब शेयर किया। अगर किसी के पास कोई questions हैं प्लीज पूछिए। You can ask your questions if you want to know about something. Anyone who wants to ask question? सारे question मैं ही पूछ रही हूँ। Yes. So क्वेश्चन की कमी नहीं है, लेकिन आप व्हाट नेक्स्ट, व्हाट, हाउ कैन वी मेक इट, जैसे हम देखते हैं ना कि सीएसआर वाले जो टीम्स होती हैं वो भी बोलते हैं कि वी कैन हेल्प, वी वांट टू हेल्प, बट इट डजंट रियली वर्क आउट विद सीएसआर ऑफन. दे आर
very true,
मोस्टली,
very true.
उनको प्लांटेशन करना है, फोटो, समटाइम्स ऐसे ही
Yeah,
चीज
yeah, very true, very true, very true, very true. I agree with you.
जो ये रियली नीडी है उनके तरफ कुछ होता नहीं है. और मैं हमेशा एक तरीके से उनको बोलती हूँ कि इतने हजारों ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस करोड़ों रुपए लगा रहे हैं फॉर पॉवर्टी एलिविएशन, लेकिन वो हुआ क्यों नहीं अब तक? बिकॉज इट इज मोस्टली शो एंड टेल, कि हमने सिर्फ फोटो खींच लिया, हमने अपने रिपोर्ट में लगा दिया, आगे वो मर गया कि क्या हुआ,
Nobody's bothered.
प्रोजेक्ट खत्म.
CSR.
यू नो
यहाँ पे बैंगलोर पे एक आई हैड पुट एन ऑब्जेक्शन आल्सो. यहाँ पे जो है अंडर द ब्रिज जो भी आता है ना, एक पाथवे आता है ना, पाथवे क्रॉसिंग आता है, that has been sponsored by CSR program, spending crores of rupees,
ओके.
and that is maintained hardly for 6 months to 1 year. पेड़ वेड़ लगा दिए, थोड़ा उनके कंपनी का बड़ा नाम डाल दिए, then finish. Then maybe after 6 months I go see there is nothing. पेड़ तक वो जो पेड़ लगाए थे वो पेड़ तक बड़ा नहीं है.
मर
The
जाते हैं.
complete पैसा जो है मिट्टी में गया.
बिल्कुल.
If that would have been given to some educational institution or upgraded their labs or education government schools के benches अगर structure भी खड़ा देते होते, so things would have been more different than wasting money there.
Yeah, that's exactly my point. And it feels so sad. ऐसा लगता है कि हम उनसे लिटरली भीख मांग रहे हैं, और they are not willing to, even consider your uh, reason. They don't think, no, this school is not needy. According to our, points,
That's
this
so.
is not needy. Okay, what else can you say? So, ठीक है. इसलिए हम लोग क्राउड फंडिंग पे डिपेंड करते हैं whenever we
The
have.
same, our helping heroes is also totally dependent on हमारा crowdfunding नहीं है, I could say friends funding. We are around 5 to 6 friends who fund all the programs.
That's very.
And yeah, and we dot. Suppose somebody wants to educate one particular child, we don't take fund from him from in our account, then go pay fees. No, we take a commitment from the donor saying that not for 1 year, you have to complete the kid's education.
Mhm. Okay.
And we keep a track, and every year that particular donor is reminded saying that this fees is due for this particular child only. So yeah, thank God we have around 25 graduates in the line who will
Wow.
be completing next year. It's all by dotting with friends.
बहुत ही बढ़िया. Amazing. That's really.
And all of them are picked up from our this cluster. हम
Hmm.
जहाँ भी खाना पानी बांटने जाते हैं ना,
Hmm.
यहीं के क्लस्टर्स के हैं, बाहर के इसके उसके नहीं. एंड वी हैव मेड इट आवर क्या बोलते हैं, our NGOs, one of the protocol is first हमारा cluster.
Yeah.
Then if we have anything, then we go to the other cluster.
Very.
So that way it is going on good, and this also helped us a lot.
Yeah.
उनको भी पता चलेगा कि donor को भी, donor is also happy that that particular student completed because of him.
Yeah. Yes. That's. मतलब दिस इज कॉल्ड, जब हम ट्रू सेंस में बोलते हैं कि उस पैसे का कोई यूटिलाइजेशन हो गया, जस्ट बाय पेंटिंग अ वॉल और प्लांटिंग दोस ट्रीज, एंड देन वो मर जाते हैं क्योंकि उनको कोई पानी नहीं देता, मेंटेनेंस नहीं होता, कुछ नहीं
नहीं,
होता.
अगर वो पूरा करे तो चलेगा.
नहीं,
दैट इज ऑल्सो नहीं करेंगे नहीं, बट
90
करेंगे नहीं, बिल्कुल नहीं करेंगे.
90% प्लांटेशन जो करते हैं वो मर जाते हैं.
मजे.
So I don't understand, why do we have rules that are not seen through until the end? But that's the reality, and I'm sad and happy to learn that it happens there. It's there also, but ये सब जगह की कहानी हो गई है.
सब जगह की कहानी है. Even for cleaning, madam, Raj, me and all, we when we go to plugging,
Yeah.
and we educate people saying that plastic मत यूज करो, प्लास्टिक मत भेजो, अपना कचरा अपनी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी,
बिल्कुल.
कचरे का आप इधर उधर फेंकना मत करो. Doesn't go to anybody's head. When we go there again next week, the same galata, same kachra, pura same full bag, full of bags kachra we collect and come.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody understands. This is one of the main reasons I think this क्या बोलते हैं उनको समझाने के लिए we have to work out more, so that the general public thinks that मैं हूँ, मेरी country, मेरा world.
बिल्कुल.
या
That
यहाँ पे नहीं है वैसा। खाए चॉकलेट, खाए फेंक दिए, चॉकलेट ये कर दिए फेंक दिए। अगर हमारा खाने का भी है ना, मैं बोलता हूँ एग्जाम्पल, इनिशियली व्हेन वी स्टार्टेड डिस्ट्रीब्यूटिंग वी हैड रिस्ट्रिक्शन, सेइंग
Mhm.
दैट 5 रोटी एक आदमी को।
Mhm.
The person sometimes says, तेरे बाप का देता रहेगा क्या तू?
Mhm.
गवर्नमेंट से लाके दे रहा है, यू हैव टू गिव इट 5 या 10, हमारे को जितना चाहिए उतना देना, क्योंकि गवर्नमेंट दे रही है।
Wow.
हाँ, सो ये कचरे में भी सेम रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी पीपल से, व्हाई आर यू बॉदर्ड? बीबीएमपी इज देयर, बीबीएमपी इज आवर local
Yeah.
cleaning authority, they will take care, why are you people bothered on? So some mentality of people thinking is also to be changed, so
बिल्कुल.
that yeah, I tell my next door also, sir, keep your gate clean, my gate is clean, his gate is clean, our whole street is clean. So
Exactly.
there is no need for the BBMP people to come and clean it up also.
Exactly. अगर हम वही बोलते हैं, the group that we have, that's called my waste my responsibility.
Yeah,
सिर्फ यही है that if I am able to generate waste, I should be able to take it to the
take
end
it,
जहाँ पे
yes, take
वो
it to the end.
correct disposal होता है. If there is no correct disposal, then I will try to reduce it. I will replace it with like paper cup की जगह steel का glass use करो, अपनी खुद की bottle ले जाओ, अपना झोला
Take it.
ले जाओ, all those things. So now I've started this with we have these weekly markets in the lanes, residential area के lanes में we have these markets. So in our lane we have two markets on Monday and Tuesday, two different sides. So I went and collected all the polythene bags from them. Uh,
Okay.
you know the banned polythene bags. And since I had been going for a long time, the moment they saw, they were like, okay, she's come to collect it again. So they gave me all the polythene bags. Then I was
But
like,
they did not stop using it.
so I was like, thank you. That and then we got a chance to tell all the buyers कि आप लोग को अपनी थैली लानी है. And those shopkeepers also said कि आप लाओ नहीं तो हम नहीं दे सकते. All that stuff. And then I had a lot of sports T-shirts in my car because somebody had gifted those. So I said, okay, now all these shopkeepers deserve something, a reward for doing something that was good. So I gave each of them उनके size का sports T-shirts. And like in
Oh,
5 minutes, the entire, the line of shopkeepers are wearing, and it was like color coded, and it was so nice to see their participation. It's not about anything else. That they agree that yes, it is not a solution to give polythene bags, and they were happy to be, rewarded, unexpected reward. But again, next week they will reduce. The next week there'll be further reduction, and maybe in 3 weeks there'll be nothing. So those are the things that we also want to bring to their notice. And plus, they are always scolded and yelled at. Nobody really talks to them or has a dialogue or communication with them, like respectful, कि ऐसे करने से ये होगा, वैसा होगा, and all that stuff. So they really feel good when somebody is talking to them nicely instead of just bombarding them with accusations and all that. So yes, there is attitude problem. The richer the people, the more kachra they generate, and then they
yes,
say
yes, 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 yes,
taxes,
yes.
we pay taxes. That's the
Hmm.
thing.
Hmm. I'm also against people buying new cars. This also concept I've started with my friends. I say don't buy a second-hand car. You save money and you also have a vehicle. आपका जो भी काम है काम हो जाएगा. क्योंकि अगर आप नया कार खरीदोगे तो फिर that new vehicle is again generating new pollution, और जितना भी कचरा डालना है पूरा नया कार करता है.
Yeah.
Already there are so many second-hand cars market. Buy second-hand cars, use them. क्योंकि life is not more than 30 years today. So उसमें आपको जो भी गाड़ी है हर साल आप नया नया गाड़ी बदलाओ. सेकंड हैंड गाड़ी लो आप, आज मर्सिडीज लो, कल फिर बेंज लो, सेकंड हैंड लो, आपको
Well,
जितनी मर्जी है उतनी बदलाओ, मगर नई नई गाड़ी में आप बदला नहीं सकते. सो दिस इज ऑल्सो अनदर पॉइंट विच वी आर वर्किंग आउट,
that is,
educating every people to use the second hand vehicles instead of going for the new vehicles and putting in again the, as you know, Bangalore is very famous for traffic
yeah,
issues. Yeah, so adding more vehicles to the road rather than buy second hand vehicles.
yeah.
Exchange your vehicle every year you keep changing your vehicles.
That is cool. And
Yeah,
if we say that reduction is the solution, similarly, if we have thousands of more buses or shuttles, then that is
that will
reduction
be,
of private
yeah.
vehicles. एक गाड़ी में एक जन जा रहा है या दो जा रहे हैं,
Hmm. Hmm.
and they take 3 hours to reach somewhere. Instead of that, एक बस में 50, 60, 70 लोग बैठ के जा सकते हैं.
Hmm.
But None of the cities have buses. I'm seeing वो reduce होते जा रहा है majorly. So
Bangalore, we have more four-wheelers and two-wheelers than our public buses. Now,
Pune,
thanks to metro has come out, and we have little easy traveling from one place to another place.
that's good. That's really good. But Pune is the same. We are following Bangalore.
Mm-hmm.
Road. So good.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Swami from JP Nagar.
Hello, Swami.
Hi.
You have to say
Hello, friends. Okay, good evening.
Good evening, Swami.
Yeah, I learned about from your conversation for the past 20 minutes I joined. One is you started with give the reusable clothes to the needy people, and second you came to the kachra, and again the third you came to the cars and vehicles, and also the cleaning of roads. These are the four aspects you people had a having a conversation.
we have the first one also. That is
We had with the food waste.
food
Yeah,
waste.
yeah, food waste. Yeah, that is the one. So here I wanted to contribute some of the experiences because I am the secretary of this welfare association in the JP Nagar, about 900 houses and people, there are about 70 acres of land here.
Wow.
And here, the major thing is the kachra. The people, they almost in the apartments and even the small apartments, the maid servants, they will be given the task to dispose it after the cleaning. Although
Yeah.
there will be a mechanism that every day the wet and the dry waste will be, the collector will be coming, but they will lock the door and go and leave it to the maid servants, and their job is to dispose it out. Where do they dispose? They search for the vacant sites.
Yeah, complete. Not
That is
only
the
your
one.
society, Swamiji, the whole
Yes.
Bangalore
Yeah,
ka
this is
jo
the
bhi
one
residents hai,
happening.
everybody is facing that problem.
And black spots are cropping up like anything. And people, though they are, it seems that they are educated because they are coming in a car and the two-wheelers. They are, that is the outer world, it's the things that they are educated, but they are illiterates. They come,
Totally.
throw the bag and
Yes,
we caught hold of few of them,
100%.
and their argument is RBL layout welfare associations have cleaned it up. Why do you worry about it? Like that, they made. Of course, we have been putting all the pressure to the BBMP,
Yeah.
and BBMP is also proactively, they are helping us wherever this sort of black spots they are trying. Within 24 hours, at the same spot, minimum about 20 bags
Yes.
it will be lying there. So that is the one task, big task. Okay. And the second thing is the cleaning of the roads. As you said, हमारा गेट के पास कचरा, मैं इसको स्वीप किया हूँ, आप कभी स्वीप कर दीजिए, so all road will be clean.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody doing the same thing, even in almost all the layouts, like where they have got independent houses. Okay. Then this leaves, the tree leaves falls and accumulates on the road. Even nearer their houses also, they will sweep and accumulate on the side, on the pavements side. 1 day, 2 day, 3 days, it will be just, that is the heap of the things. This BBMP says that, okay, we'll clear it up. And within no time after that heap has been formed, there is another 5-6 covers will be fallen on that. That means there is again the black spots.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the one. And the third thing is this, what is said that giving kapda to the needy people. Okay, so we had one small big cupboard, like it is of wooden and glass, in front of one big school. It was established by one of the donor, and people of our layouts, they used to fold it and keep it there so that the needy people can come. There is no monitoring because nobody will be there. This needy people comes, they'll all take out all the things, not that is not fit for them, then put
Throw
it
it
all
out,
in
yeah.
a bottle and put it in that cupboard. in that hole, or sometimes it will fall on the ground and vanish. So we have removed it because it is no use. It is only the problematic only. And the third thing in the same, you said that if you give that the cloths to the needy people, if you walk around in the bus stand or railway stations and even on the spot where on the roads, some beggars or something. I asked for some few people. They say that we don't want clothes. Give me money.
Money. Yeah.
No.
That
We are
is the
against money. No money.
money
In
only.
our,
Yeah.
we don't
You
support
said
money.
that after you gave that, your clothes to somebody, I think some needy, and he sold it on the next day for 10 rupees.
Yeah, not next day, sir. Immediately.
Yeah,
We are just
immediately.
inside the
So,
community. We are
so
coming
here,
back. We are coming out. These
yeah,
clothes are getting sold to the kabaddi people.
to eradicate this poverty, the government has been doing it. I don't know. I think you are in the same Bangalore or in some other
Yeah, I'm
area.
in Bangalore, Chennai, 9th block, sir.
ನೀವು ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿನವರೇನಾ?
ಹೌದು ಸರ್, ಬೆಂಗಳೂರವರೇ ಸರ್.
Anju Ali, okay.
Yeah.
I'm in Pune.
She's
You are
in
in
Pune.
Pune now? You are in Pune. You have joined this session. Good. And also you had heard about Plog Run, the Plog
Yeah.
Raj.
Yes.
We started the meeting with Plograj,
Yeah.
mentioning
So I
Plograj. I
think
am one of the
yeah,
blogging person in blogging group, sir.
before Corona,
Yeah.
before Corona, 16, 17, 18, we did about once in 3 months the picking up, and he used to come and support us in our layout, and our residents were also proactively, they used to take part, about 30, 40 people, and we used to do that. After Corona, and even before that also, we we complained to the BBMP that street vendors use the plastic covers for putting there whatever it has been sold. So we also used to go along with the BBM people, catch out of all the plastics and put the fine or give a caution like that. It went on 1 day or 2 days. Then afterwards again it came back, and Corona ate away all the way in which before that we laid down the stone like it should be like, all eaten away. So 21, 22, the even government is also not bothering, is not at all worried about that. Even BBMP is not at all. So these are the things. And also, as you said, see, I used to conduct annual general body meeting for about 150 to 200 people. No disposables are used, no
Yeah.
waste. I think even Plogren also attended one of the such meetings. Even for 50, 60 people, we hosted small snacks to the BBMP people, that Swachhata Karyakram.
Yeah.
So even there also, even if I pay 20 rupees more per plate of ordering to the caterer, I use only, that's the reusable, that is a marmalade plate with a leaf and that, and a steel spoon, everything. No disposables. I have been observing as an individual, it is only small bit in the whole world or in the Bangalore, I can say, but it is not at all accountable at all. So how to motivate this? We have to see how to motivate in a big level. Even if I think you have seen in some of the big houses, there will be the functions will be running on. I think naming ceremony or something like that. Then they order the caterer and he will serve in all disposables. The housekeeper, the house owners are well educated. Why can't he orders to the caterer, this is my requirement? No, nothing. This is only a show off. That is a prestige. If I serve in the reusable plates and these things, no, my dignity comes down like that. The people are thinking. So another one, this last point I'm going to touch. This you said that to educate the person who is interested in, but he cannot, and give some money or whatever, you looks after his up to graduation or something like that. Instead of that, what I say, what my perception is, in the urban area is okay. In the rural areas, even urban area, government schools run by the government, and the children are all poor and very, very low middle classes, and class of children comes, and it is a migrating laborers child only, the children only, they'll admit into that. But their infrastructure is in a pathetic condition.
Yeah.
But nobody cares. Government is just here and there, some news comes, that is a superintendent of education, he went for an what I call
Inspection.
survey, there's something found, and he orders, okay, you repair this. Nothing happens after some time. So instead of that, what I told to my, because I'm 70 years old, during our school days, during 60s and 70s, we have got a small group. So let us adopt or take a school where there is a sanitary is not there. That is the one, the toilets is the a very, very important one.
Yeah.
Wherever it is not there, why can't we spend about 10,000, 20, whatever these things, pull it, and someone look after, and we are decide and initiate. But even then, the political people in that area, they will come interfere. Who are you to repair this? It is our government, and I'm here, panchayat, just one member. I'm doing it. This all the one it comes. That can be tackled, but the interest should come from the were educated, who have got interest to help the people. There only we can help the schools. When once the infrastructure is good, even the people who are going for the higher schools, that is the paying high donations, they will also opt to this. So why can't we make a mission? All you're all what you call philosopher, or maybe an educationist, or maybe in a big scale, you're all thinking about it. Adopt or do something for the school. Then only we can do it. I don't know how what are your dreams, or what are your projects into that. That's the one. So even I was keep telling Mr. Raj also, when they are giving the used books and pencils and pen, whatever is lying in that, I donated in some money. I said that you buy new pencils, new geometry boxes, and these things, and give it to them, not the used one. So in that, they made once, and then afterwards, somebody took off that this thing. I think they will be doing it. I don't know. So these are the one we have to concentrate on that. I don't know whether it is acceptable. Your my views to you, I don't know. It's
No, acceptable, sir. What you're telling is 100% true.
Yeah.
And as you face the problem, like government asking permission, taking permission, yeah, I'm also part of Rotary Club, Rotary Anganaya. We have adopted a government school, and as you said, same problem we also faced. We need so many permissions, so many formalities. We have to take approval from the DDPI, all that. And we recently sponsored around 20 tables to a government school near Anikal, and that part is also going on. Here, if we all do it collectively, if we start doing it, not in a large scale, at least supporting one student to education. If in my area, maybe around 10 people do that, 10 students are educated.
Yeah.
Which is possible from our end. Let us do what is possible from my end.
Exactly.
From my end. And yes, collectively also is very good. We have to do it. And we need to support the government schools also, that we should do it collectively. But to start with, as Madam question was, how do we start? To start with, at least we start with our neighborhood, supporting our neighborhood requirements, supporting our required students, so that we teach them and they come up in their life.
Yes. And I have only one correction to make, Mr. Swami. I really was so upset and angry and furious about this behavior. And so it was my mom who made me realize this, that they are not educated, they just have a degree. Because education does not teach us, it prepares us for life. So it is not, let's not call them educated at all. They are just degree holders. We don't know how they got their degree, of course, but unfortunately, their degree did not make them good human beings or responsible human beings or responsible citizens. So I used to be very upset. Now I'm not. And I have like accepted that there will always be a very handful of like single digit people who will be really willing to make that difference. And we have the power, the superpower to create those ripple effects. It doesn't matter if you are in one corner and if Younes is in one corner and if I'm in Pune, it doesn't matter. So let's make our ripple effects from wherever, whichever corner we are, and then share it so that you can inspire somebody And like we are inspired by Younes, and like you said about the school, so we at IT Skills School, that's what we do when schools have leaky taps. We have somebody who can get a plumber and just fix that. So, because every drop of water is getting wasted, that is our concern. Then the toilets. So, schools are buildings with 2 or 3 teachers and their salaries paid, but the infrastructure that education or quality education needs is not available. So, we work for teacher education, parenting programs, because parents also don't know how to raise their children. There is domestic violence, there is drinking, and all of that. So we are working on parent, teachers, and students, all three pillars, and um, trying to bring quality and experiential education so that they are ready for the next when they are adults. So climate action is required. So everything that is sustainable and related to climate action, that is the skill we teach them. So I believe that definitely it is possible. Let's not give up hope. It may be a slow process, but it will definitely create a beautiful change, and there'll be more people who will be happy to join, willing to join. That's what I feel.
And
And
I'll add another thing. Let us not see what others are doing. Let us not see what the government is doing. Let us see what we are doing.
yes,
Let us hope.
yes,
Yeah, that is what we do
yes.
is more important than blaming.
Yes, there is a quote by an American president, ex-president, that ask not what your country has done for you.
Yes, 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 yes.
What have you done?
I wanted to come out with that, but it did not come to my mind. Yeah, very good slogan, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it always reminds me, and I did Jagriti Yatra, so that nation building concept, I really love it. So everything that we are doing, we are contributing towards that nation building. How do we want our students to be, whether they are from fortunate you know backgrounds or unfortunate background, whatever, we can bridge the gaps and bring everyone. After all, they are our children's peers, they are going to be our children's colleagues, so let's prepare them for that. And of course, volunteer college students, school students, they can definitely, you know eh, that humbling, it has a very humbling effect when they work with these children. So I'm sure together we can. I really believe in that.
Definitely, definitely, man. Yes, we will bring a change. We
Yeah,
have to bring a change.
definitely. And we have only one life, so we must do it as much as we
We
can.
must do it. Yeah, and we should not stop. We should not get demotivated. We should never stop. Keep doing, keep doing. That's what I tell my students. If you cannot do anything, at least smile at somebody. Yeah,
True.
that is also a big volunteering, smiling at somebody. I give you an example. When you're crossing the road, somebody makes a mistake. Don't shout at him. Then smile at him and say, give him a way. He'll just go on. You will be happy. Your blood pressure will not increase. The whole process of fight it, everything will come down.
Yes,
So smile is also one of the biggest volunteering what we could do, which
that's
will
true.
really change the scenario surrounding us.
That's true.
That's
Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing
Thank you
your
very much.
nuggets of wisdom. If anyone has any other question, actually it's your time, 7 to 9. You said it's for the food.
Yeah, already I have got 2, 3 calls, missed calls. I'm just waiting for another 5 minutes. We'll close it now.
Yes. Well, thank you so much. It was lovely talking to you and so inspiring. I will call you and ask you for more uh, tips and help when I need it for the
Sure.
drives here. It'll be really great. And Mr. Swami, since you're already in touch with Raj and everybody else, I think you can get your society, get a session in your society done by these people. It'll be great. And you are most welcome to join our group. We have people from like over 30, 40 cities in India who are part of My Waste, My Responsibility. And we just kind of discuss what is the problem and how it can be solved. That is our main purpose to be in this group. So please do share and you'll get your answers, I'm sure. And if I know of anyone in Bangalore who wants to do any of this, I'm going to direct them to you.
Please, please, man. Anytime, anytime, please.
So thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Martin. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Take care.
Yeah. Wish
Thank
you.
you.
Bye.
Thank you.
I shall share the YouTube link, and then please share the video with everyone who wants to know
Sure,
more
definitely,
about
definitely,
this.
definitely. Yeah.
Take care. Bye bye. Have a
Okay. Bye bye. Thank you.